Welcome, fellow philanthropists, friends, family, and especially this year's honorees to North County Philanthropy Council's 33rd Annual Volunteer Awards celebration. I am Sandra Alston, Managing Director of North County Philanthropy Council. I've often said that the NCPC Volunteer of the Year Awards is the best feel-good movie of the year. And little did I know that we actually would be producing an hour-long feel-great movie this year that we are presenting to you today. We've all experienced a wide range of emotions and challenges this year. But whatever you're feeling at this moment, I promise the stories you will hear about our amazing community volunteers will encourage, inspire, uplift, and just make you feel great. Not to mention hearing from our corporate and leadership honorees who will provide you with some peace of mind of how fortunate we are to have these leaders living and working in and for our community. And of course, thanks to all of you watching today who support NCPC in our community each and every day. When I took this position at NCPC 8 years ago, my main goal was to help lead NCPC to increase impact in our community. And because of all your support, engagement, and friendships, we have been able to accomplish that goal and will continue to promote and strengthen philanthropy, which, by the way, is defined as love of humanity, which is what we will share with you today. Now, I encourage you to turn everything else off for the next hour to allow yourself to be fully present, to celebrate these real-life heroes who will put hope back in your heart and restore your faith in humanity. Speaking of celebrate, I do hope you have a celebration in a box in front of you to enjoy with a socially distanced colleague, friend, or family member. Now's the time to uncork your fabulous bottle of LaFleur's wine and take a bite of your delicious dessert by the one and only Redtail Catering. Cheers and enjoy the next hour. It is my pleasure to introduce our board president, Shannon Stubblefield.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Shannon Stubblefield, the current board president for North County Philanthropy Council and the associate executive director of philanthropy at North County Lifeline, which is one of our 240 members. On behalf of the North County Philanthropy Council board, staff, and volunteers, we are honored for you to be joining us virtually today in partnership with KOCT Television. North County Philanthropy Council is a membership organization here in San Diego County, and we are on a mission to promote and strengthen philanthropic impact in our communities. We do that by connecting with each other to learn, grow, and support one another in achieving an important vision: communities transformed through philanthropy. As Sandra indicated, this is our 33rd year celebrating your Volunteers of the Year. And this year, we need all the positive and uplifting messages we can get. Thank you to our members who overwhelmingly supported carrying on this annual tradition to recognize the work of our local volunteers. Today, we will honor 93 volunteers who are remarkable at all times and who have gone truly above and beyond during the pandemic. Each volunteer we celebrate today chooses to share their unique gifts to make our world a better place. As you'll hear, our volunteers spend their time giving back with their whole hearts. Passion and vision abound. So to each of our volunteers being honored today, we can't thank you enough. In addition, we'll present this year's Corporate and Leadership Awards, and that's all I'll say about the awards, since sometimes we need to build a little suspense during virtual events. However, I must give sincere recognition and thanks to this year's event sponsors. Thank you for standing by our side during challenging times. North County Philanthropy Council relies on you to make this event possible and to grow our programming throughout the year. From interactive webinars, workshops, and connectors to our invaluable mentorship program, all of which are thriving virtually, our sponsors make it happen, and we thank you. Please join me in recognizing our sponsors.
Hello everyone, my name is Josh Henderson, Volunteer Chapter President for the San Diego region at Wells Fargo. Thank you all for joining us for this virtual celebration. Wells Fargo is proud to be the title sponsor as we celebrate and recognize many individuals and organizations who have devoted their time, treasure, and talent to strengthening our communities. At Wells Fargo, we know a thing or two about volunteerism and showing up in the community. In 2019 alone, our employees contributed more than 16,000 volunteer hours. And today, we're thrilled to honor all of you and the positive impact and change you have contributed in the North County community. I continue to be inspired by your generosity, your leadership, and commitment to making our community stronger. On behalf of more than our 2,200 employees who live and work in the San Diego region, I'd like to extend a warm congratulations to all of today's honorees and a big thank you to the North County Philanthropy Council and the entire team for putting on such a great event.
Thank you, Wells Fargo, for your title sponsorship for the third year in a row. I would now like to thank our 2020 North County Philanthropy Council Board of Directors and committee members. I would also like to welcome our two newest board members for 2021, Neville Villamoria with Mission Federal Credit Union and Liz Sheehan with Girl Scouts San Diego. Finally, before getting to the awards, I must say a huge thank you to our staff. Donna Freyer Lyons, our membership coordinator, is willing to accept absolutely any task and always with a huge smile on her face. Thank you, Donna, for your attention to detail and for supporting Sandra, our board, and most importantly, our members. We are all fortunate to have you on our team. Ria Custodio, our marketing specialist, started on March 13th. Quite a day to begin a new job. You would never know that she had not attended a North County Philanthropy Council event by the way she jumped in and produced stellar work at a time of great need in our community. Thank you, Ria, for adding much-needed resources to our website and for this year's redesigned Volunteer Awards Celebration logo, among so many other contributions. And of course, our Managing Director, Sandra Alston. Sandra has led our organization and our philanthropic community through many of the ups and downs of 2020. The challenges have been very real for our membership and for the people we all support. And despite this, North County Philanthropy Council has created possibility, has inspired creativity, and has given our community great hope for what the power of philanthropy and volunteerism can achieve. Sandra's spirit and her work are the reason that so many of us have had our ups this year, and always with laughter and compassion. Sandra, thank you for your leadership and your passion for our shared vision. I'd like to pause now and share some feel-good energy with you all.
Help me make a stand, every girl, boy, woman, and man. Let your voices rise, you'll be satisfied. And reach out with a kind-hearted hand. Reach out with your kind-hearted hand. It's easier than you think. Just be kind to those who you meet. There's a friend out there who needs your care. So reach out with a kind-hearted hand. Reach out with your kind-hearted hand.
Thank you, Kids for Peace, and what a heartfelt reminder of the significance that our local nonprofit community can have across the world. While North County Philanthropy Council is a local organization, the heroes we celebrate today create a ripple effect that is limitless. This is certainly true for each of our 3 special award winners today. I'll begin with our Corporate Philanthropy Award of the Year. This award is presented to a corporation, business, or employee-managed grant-making fund that has demonstrated outstanding charitable responsibility in North San Diego County. This year we received the most nominations in our history, which is a testament to the impact that these local companies make. Nominees must meet criteria including measurable impact, volunteer leadership, a commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion, as well as exceptional financial generosity and volunteer service. With all of that in mind, we are proud to announce this year's honoree, Dr. Bronner's.
Hi, my name is Javier Guerrero, Executive Director of Costa Farm and proud board member of North County Philanthropy Council. I'm so proud and honored to be sharing with you today that we have recognized Dr. Bronner's for the Corporate Philanthropy Award. We're so proud for how they've stepped up in their commitment this year to Black Lives Matter, how they care for people and planet, and really have taken a strong stance with regenerative organic farming and agriculture. We're so thankful for all the ways that they support not just local organizations here in San Diego, but truly communities and organizations around the world. So thank you.
Dr. Bronner's is honored to accept the 2020 Award for Corporate Philanthropy from the North County Philanthropy Council. I want to first thank our friend and colleague of many years, Javier Guerrero, for nominating us. And we also want to thank all of the other nominees and everyone involved in this important celebration of community. Now more than ever, we need these moments of pause to take stock of our collective strength, warmth, and compassion. Dr. Bronner's, our family-owned and run company based in North County, was founded by my father-in-law, Emanuel Bronner, in 1948. Emanuel's life work was the development of the tiny script of inspirational messages that adorn our signature products. All of us who have roles in the leadership of Dr. Bronner's today, including me, my sons David and Mike, and my son-in-law Michael, believe that serving our community is the best way to honor Emanuel's words. Supporting youth programs and services for the less fortunate here in our backyard of North County is one of the ways we do that, and ones that's dearest to me. The work of youth-focused organizations like the YMCA, the Boys and Girls Club, and others was also very important to my late husband Jim, and supporting them was something we enjoyed together. We honor his memory and legacy with all the charitable efforts we support today. It is not only a tremendous honor to receive this recognition from our peers and neighbors, it is also an affirmation that we are living our values and fulfilling our mission. Thank you.
Thank you, Trudy, for all that Dr. Bronner's does for our community and your meaningful leadership. Our next award is a tribute to the life and work of Carol Siegelman, a past North County Philanthropy Council board member and friend who passed away in 2005. The Spirit of Carol Siegelman Award is presented to a development professional in North San Diego County who exemplifies the passion, integrity, wisdom, and humor that Carol brought to all of us both personally and professionally. I can't tell you how thrilled we were when a few months ago her daughter, Kim, reached out to us to share her appreciation for continuing this award in her mom's honor. We'd like to share a few words from Kim and her sister Kathy.
Carol Siegelman was a formidable woman. Get the job done and get it done well. Not just her motto for work, but the way she lived her life. Work didn't stop when she left the office. Out to dinner, she'd speak to a manager in hopes to get a gift certificate for an auction. At the theater, she read donor lists, not actor bios. And as kids, we visited every children's museum on our travels. She was larger than life, Her spirit filled every space. And 15 years after her passing, we meet people who met her once and appreciate how she affected them in their organization. Those who loved her carry on her spirit of integrity, dedication, strength, and compassion. What a legacy for us, her daughters, and now her granddaughters. We feel her spirit each and every day, and to know the nonprofit community of San Diego values and celebrates our mom overwhelms us. Congratulations to this year's recipient of the Spirit of Carol Sigelman Award.
What a gift to have Carol's daughters contribute to today's celebration. Thank you. In Carol's honor, we received quite a few nominations for this award, making for a very difficult choice. There is no doubt that Carol would be pleased that the 2020 Spirit of Carol Sigelman Award honoree is Lisa Ritchie, principal of Lisa Ritchie Enterprises.
Hi, my name is Angel Mason Broaddus. I'm the president and founder of Puzzle Pieces Marketing. I'm also a board member for North County Philanthropy Council. I'd like to congratulate Lisa Ritchie, principal of Ritchie Enterprises and former senior vice president at Netzel Grisby, on being honored with the 2020 North County Philanthropy Council's Spirit of Carol Sigelman Award. Lisa has over 30 years of experience in nonprofit fundraising, and she has represented nonprofits in every sector. I had the opportunity of volunteering with her as a member of the marketing committee for Boys and Girls Club of Greater San Diego, where she was truly instrumental in participating in not only life-changing but life-saving work. Lisa she just has excellent communication skills. She has excellent fundraising skills and just has represented so many different diverse groups. And it has always been my honor to stand alongside and volunteer with her. I can't think of anybody who's more deserving of this award, and I'm just so excited for her. I'm so happy to see her honored in this way for all of her contributions to our community. Way to go, Lisa.
Good afternoon, and thank you to the North County Philanthropy Council for this great honor. It has been a labor of love to work with and for the nonprofit sector, which to me represents the heartbeat of America for most of my career. It's where we come together to face our challenges, build activism, and repair and improve the world. It's been my privilege over the years to represent every sector from education to healthcare and scientific research. I've gotten to experience many tangible rewards, like raising millions of dollars to enable food banks, hospitals and health centers, arts and culture, and faith-based organizations to build and acquire new facilities, to guide organizations in planning and management to be better prepared for emergencies, to innovate sensibly through some very challenging times, and to continue to passionately and positively communicate the difference that they are making. Yet the greatest rewards I've experienced have come from working with all of you who are so devoted to an abundance of worthy, life-changing, and life-sustaining causes. I so appreciate you for enriching my life. I want to acknowledge the wise and deeply committed people that I've gotten to work with over the years at Rady Children's Hospital, Scripps Hospital, the Jewish Federation, Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater San Diego, Mission San Luis Rey Parish, Neighborhood Healthcare, the Maritime Museum, and several foundations, to name a few. And I'd also like to thank Jeannie Schmelzer for her mentorship. A few weeks ago, the executive director of the Imperial Valley Food Bank told me that without their beautiful new facility, they could never have stepped up to feed thousands more hungry children, seniors, veterans, and families during this pandemic. That's what I've gotten to be part of many times over. And in this case, we actually raised 3 times more than any nonprofit ever had in that region. I also want to acknowledge the many rich rewards I've experienced from volunteering to serve as president of the Association of Fundraising Professionals, helping all nonprofits thrive by stimulating greater generosity in San Diego, and to express my gratitude to my fellow board members and friends at AFP, and my colleagues at Netzel Grigsby for the past 8 years. I'm thrilled to be gearing up to work directly with new nonprofit clients to ensure that they thrive in our post-pandemic world. Meanwhile, my wish to you is to stay healthy and safe through the next several months. I look forward to seeing you in person in 2021. Congratulations to my fellow awardees, both amazingly accomplished women. And thank you to NCPC for all that you do on behalf of this region that my family and I live in, work, and love, North County. And thank you for this great honor.
Thank you, Lisa, for supporting so many important causes in our community with your expertise and grace. Our final award is in honor of our North County Philanthropy Council founder, Robert Kreschke. The North County Philanthropy Council Board recognizes that at times, there is an individual who's gone above and beyond the call of duty in service through dedication of character and longevity of service and uniqueness of circumstances. The Robert Kreschke Standard of Excellence Award is designed for these times, and our honoree is more than deserving of this award. Please join us in honoring Lori Holt-Filer.
I can think of no better person to receive this award than Lori Filer. I have had the privilege of knowing Lori for more than 20 years, and I have always been impressed with her incredible commitment to the community and to the service of others. She brings people together and leads in a way that inspires and empowers others to do the same. She is tireless, compassionate, and empathetic, and has been a longtime supporter of neighborhood health care, understanding the need and importance of caring for the most vulnerable, regardless of situation or circumstance. From her time as mayor of Escondido to her regional service as a member of Sandag to her current work of passion as CEO of the San Diego chapter of Habitat for Humanity, she is a shining example of what giving back means. Congratulations, Lori. It was our pleasure to nominate you, and we join you in celebration of this special recognition.
What an honor to be recognized by the North County Philanthropy Council with the Robert Kreschke Standards of Excellence Award. Thank you. According to the World Health Organization, health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. We know that a person's physical environment can be a major predictor of health outcomes. That's why we work in partnership with families here in San Diego and all over the world. We build and repair homes to give families the opportunity to make healthy choices, providing a healthy environment, achieving educational and economic success, and engaging in our shared community. We all need to belong and engage in our communities. It is impossible to do that when you are spending too much on housing, you have no ability to meet your healthcare needs, and your children have changed schools so many times they can't keep up anymore. Habitat for Humanity builds new homes throughout San Diego County, but we also perform critical health and safety repairs on existing homes, everything from replacing roofs, doors, and windows to installing grab bars in bathrooms. What a difference that makes. We know that a home is only as healthy as the neighborhood, so our neighborhood revitalization efforts focus on working closely with other community leaders to support residents in achieving the hopes and dreams they have for their community, including safer, healthier open spaces and community centers. For far too many people in our community, the cost of home means having to choose between making a house payment, accessing reliable transportation, nutritious food for their family, or adequate health care. A thriving community requires its citizens have access to decent housing, excellent health care, and an education system that prepares them for a great career, like being mayor of your own city. Habitat strives to address many housing issues that cause these impossible choices: neighborhood stability, affordability, home quality, and residential racial segregation. We do this because we know that a stable home is the foundation that every family needs to thrive. Everyone deserves an opportunity to build a foundation for a strong, healthy future for themselves and their families, no matter where they live or how much money they earn. Every family deserves a chance to thrive. I am so pleased to be able to shine a spotlight on the work of Habitat for Humanity and to thank our partner in creating a healthy community, Neighborhood Healthcare, because together we are better. Thank you again for this honor.
Thank you to Lori and all 3 of this year's corporate and leadership honorees. Now here's a heartfelt message from one of our longtime members.
We've been nominating volunteers for the North County Philanthropy Council Volunteer Awards for the last 23 years. Rancho Santa Fe Foundation knows that it's important to recognize the work of our volunteers and the time that they dedicate to our organization. Congratulations to our volunteer, Paula Powers, and all the other volunteers nominated this year.
This year's celebrations are certainly different, but doesn't change the deep gratitude we feel for all community volunteers that have kept important nonprofit programs going all year long. We are sincerely appreciative, and we look forward to when we can all celebrate together in the future soon. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Rancho Santa Fe Foundation, for your dedication to NCPC for 23 years. When we came to the realization that this year's award ceremony would not be in person, we knew we wanted to do everything we could to replicate the energy and warmth of previous years and ensure the honorees receive the recognition that they so deserve. So when I received the call from Carlo Cicchetto, CBS TV8 news anchor, and co-host of his new show, The Four, I was over the moon. We've been fortunate to have Carlo MC for us in person for the past 3 years, and he brings that same genuine warmth and compassion to the screen to this year's Volunteer Awards celebration. Take it away, Carlo.
Hello, everyone. I'm Carlo Cicchetto from News 8. I'm excited to be a part of the North County Philanthropy Council's 33rd Annual Volunteer Awards celebration. It's my 4th time helping out with this event, and while I'm sad to not be able to celebrate all the incredible volunteers in person, I'm thrilled to be a part of giving them some well-earned recognition. So, without further ado, let's get to it. Agua Hedionda Lagoon Foundation Discovery Center, George Weaver. George joined us in January to help on a particular trail segment. His magnificent talents, can-do attitude, and hours of contribution catapulted him into managing the entire Agua Trail system. George loves the lagoon, and we love him right back. Alzheimer's San Diego, 2 Perry Nam. There really are not enough superlatives to describe Perry. He's compassionate, thoughtful, creative, and dedicated. Perry is a companion to an individual living with dementia and has been his true friend and advocate. Perry goes above and beyond every day. American Academy of Pediatrics Roar for Literacy Club. We are proud to honor the Roar for Literacy Club at Canyon Crest Academy. Shefali and Liana's support of our early childhood literacy program have made it possible to get books into the hands of young children. Assistance League of Inland North County, Liz Kellen. Liz is our hero. She's the most dedicated volunteer working diligently to make sure our shop is stocked and beautiful. She has led us through all the changes necessary for the shop to reopen successfully during the pandemic. Assistance League of North Coast, Verlaine Ford. There isn't one word to describe our volunteer. Verlaine is dedicated, caring, passionate, tireless, focused, and our leader, to name a few. Simply the best. Assistance League Rancho San Diego, Kathy O'Leary. Kathy is a tireless worker who currently staffs our thrift store, serves on the board as VP of Membership, knits for the needy, and always gets the job done with a smile. Big Brothers, Big Sisters of San Diego County, Valerie Agnew. Big Sister Valerie Agnew and Little Sister Riley have been matched for a year and exemplify growth through friendship. Their honest communication and investment in each other have been the foundation of a prosperous match relationship for the pair. Boys and Girls Club of Oceanside, Tori Fishinger. In 2 of her 3 years on the board, Tori has served as gala chair. She enthusiastically attends all of our events. She is smart, positive, and inclusive. And don't we need more of all of those things right about now? Boys and Girls Club of Vista, Charity Bracey. Charity truly lives up to her own name. She's always the first to volunteer when help is needed. She is our development chair and always challenges the club to be bold and great to help those in need. California's Center for the Arts Escondido, Kimberly Nicker. Kimberly displays acts of selflessness each and every time she volunteers. She always volunteers for longer hours than scheduled and will not go home until our staff is in a good place to close. Not even COVID could stop her from serving our community safely. California State University San Marcos, Jessica Harlow. As Student Philanthropy Council Chair at Cal State University San Marcos, Jessica helped foster a culture of philanthropy. CSUSM received a record number of student gifts under Jessica's leadership. Canine Companions for Independence, Mary Milton and Lee Taylor. Mary and Lee are being honored for their leadership and organizational skills. As dedicated volunteer puppy raisers, they have pivoted Dogfest San Diego to be a virtual event, leading to its immense success. The Carlsbad Charitable Foundation, Renee Cohen. Renee is entering her third year as CCF's Grants Chair. Last year, CCF had their largest year in grants with more than $120,000 granted back to the community. She cares passionately and is an incredible leader, especially in recent times where much flexibility and coordination was needed. Carlsbad Educational Foundation, Debbie Meyer and Scott Runner. We're thrilled to honor Scott and Debbie for their commitment and dedication to CEF. Their years of service on the Board of Directors and Executive Committee, as well as numerous volunteer hours, are invaluable to the foundation and our community. Casa de Amistad, Dan and Gail Grider. We're beyond grateful for Dan and Gail's exemplary guidance as educators. Their leadership and advice have been an invaluable gift to our students and an integral part of our organization. Casa de Amparo, Martha Martin. Martha keeps our food pantry stocked and safe for our young people. Martha has come in every week, rain, shine, or during a pandemic for more than 3 years. Center for Community Solutions, Jessica Pride. Jessica fights to end sexual violence through both her practice, the Pride Law Firm, and since 2018, through her inspiring service as board president for Center for Community Solutions. Thank you, Jessica. City of Carlsbad, Avram Kaplan. Avram is a true servant leader who leads with his heart and a passion to serve his community. From the beginning of the pandemic, he has served Carlsbad's most vulnerable, seniors and medically fragile individuals living in residential and skilled care. Coastal Roots Farm, Victoria Anderson. Victoria committed to learning how to organically grow food to feed the community and to get farm fit. She tirelessly tended to our fields with a smile on her face. Community Housing Works, Elia Huerta. Elia is a resident of high moral value, exemplifying the virtue of good citizenship. Her everyday actions in serving her community above all else represents service above self, which is one of Community Housing Works' core values. Community Resource Center, Amy Dufresne. Amy is a dedicated, hardworking, fun volunteer and is beloved by our organization. She donates her time to our resale stores, development department, our food pantry, and our meal delivery program. Thank you. El Camino Rotary Club, David Jones, MD. We're recognizing David for his outstanding charitable activities, including 50 years with El Camino Real Rotary Club as a founding member when the club was chartered in 1970. Thank you, David, for your incredible compassion and love. Elder Help of San Diego, Michelle Kincaid. Michelle is an all-in volunteer, making life better for seniors as a friendly visitor, grocery shopper, and driver. Not only that, she created a software system that ensures safe, efficient service delivery to seniors in their homes through the pandemic. Element Education, Barbara Rohr. Since 2006, Barbara has served in various capacities of the governing board and helped connect the organization and the public. As a lifelong education servant, she is consistently reflecting, prepared, inquisitive, and supportive. The Elizabeth Hospice, Lucille and John Rosicki. Lucille and John have dedicated thousands of hours providing companionship to people nearing the end of their life, respite care to their families, and administrative support to our organization. Escondido Community Child Development Center, Ryan Ferguson. ECC DC would like to thank Ryan for his invaluable contributions to our organization. Ryan started by volunteering, then joined the board of directors. With his many skills, he provides enthusiastic assistance to our organization. The Escondido Community Foundation, an affiliate of the San Diego Foundation, Kathy O'Malley. Kathy's led her entire grants committee and the nonprofit applicants to quickly pivot to adjust to the upheaval created by COVID-19. She led with confidence and tremendous empathy. Kathy has the unique leadership skill set and the compassion so needed in this year. FACE Foundation, Matthew Kuhlman, in memoriam. FACE is honoring Matthew for this award because of his lifelong commitment to servicing others. He lived to help fellow veterans and dogs facing homelessness. He will be dearly missed. Fallbrook Food Pantry, Young Milton. Fallbrook Food Pantry is proud to acknowledge Young Milton for the dedication and the many valuable contributions she has made to the Fallbrook Food Pantry since 2005. Thank you, Young. Feeding San Diego, Vicki Boucher. Vicki has been volunteering with Feeding San Diego since 2012 and has volunteered more than 415 hours. Her enthusiasm and passion for ending hunger make it possible for FSD to provide food to more than 63,000 people each week in San Diego County. Foundation for Developmental Disabilities, Jan Adams. Jan has been an integral member of our board. She is a financial whiz and instrumental in helping find a new audit firm. She is passionate about people with developmental disabilities and their needs and brings this passion to our board. Foundation for Women Warriors, Keisha Javis Jones. Keisha is the epitome of selfless service and authentic leadership. She has played a major role in the success of our Women Veteran Professional Development Workshops, educational programming, and mentorship to our women veteran community. Gaylord Hanson Community Foundation, Juliana Short. Juliana is a very special Be Kind buddy. She's a compassionate young leader eager to make our community a happier place with acts of kindness. Thank you, Juliana. Girl Scouts San Diego, Liza Krisofi. Under the empowering leadership of this innovative financial executive, Girl Scouts San Diego has elevated and streamlined its board processes, resulting in more effective governance. Thank you, Liza. The Grower School, Akemi Dyer. Akemi has dedicated countless hours to making our parent association a tremendous success. She's always willing to help get families involved and keep students connected. She has a beautiful and humble energy, and we are grateful for her leadership. Hands of Peace, Bob Olweiler. As host committee chair, Bob has made it his mission to ensure that Israeli and Palestinian youth have welcoming North County hosts for the 19-day Summer Dialogue and Peace Leadership Program. Hannah's House, Caroline Morales Fulford. Hannah's Family Center staff is honored to recognize Caroline as our 2020 Volunteer of the Year. Her contributions have been truly vital to our success during this year of surprises, changes, and so much need for grace and flexibility. Hub's SeaWorld Research Institute, Anne and Paul Linz. Anne and Paul are integral pieces of the backbone of our volunteer program. They have each volunteered hundreds of hours, donated their time and resources in the field and in our lab to save populations of whales and dolphins. Interfaith Community Services, Marilyn Galloway. Marilyn's advocacy for people at Interfaith is equitable under every circumstance. She's genuinely here to help people help themselves. Marilyn exemplifies the force of recurring and emergency service volunteers in North County and the love that inspires them. Ivy Ranch Park Association, Carrie Edner. Carrie has invested more than a decade of time, talent, and love into Ivy Ranch. She's bright, resilient, dependable, and funny. Her flexibility and liveliness have benefited riders with special needs, horses, fundraising, and all the people she touches. We love her. Jewish Family Service of San Diego, Randa Krakow. Randa helped to get JFS's North County Safe Parking Lot up and running. She is such an amazing spirit and is always willing to help support when needed. Kids for Peace, Shireen Parker. A pediatrician and 12-year KFP volunteer, Shireen dedicates her life to caring for children. She's the mom of 3 KFP kids and longtime board member who always serves with a smile. Whether delivering peace packs to Egypt or pizza to homeless, Shireen makes our world better for all. Kitchens for Good, Sophia Espinoza Lopez. Sophia is an exceptional volunteer, always going above and beyond. She truly makes a positive impact in San Diego and beyond. Sophia is one of KFG's first volunteers. She has taken on additional responsibilities to lead shifts and embodies KFG's mission. How are y'all feeling right now at the halfway point? Me, I'm a little parched, I'm a little tired. I got to get a little break real quick. Put my water down. All right, back to it. Okay, let's do this. We certainly are fortunate to have so many kind and generous neighbors in our community, but we're not done. There are more. Meals on Wheels, San Diego County, Peggy Strand. Peggy was an invaluable resource for the leadership team and board during a nationwide CEO search. She rolled up her sleeves and communicated with the team every single day to offer her support and wisdom. Her calm leadership kept our team solidly moving forward. Mercy Air, John Earhart. As a flight paramedic, John is often called upon to treat the most critical of patients. In addition to providing exceptional patient care, he volunteers his time advocating to improve statewide EMS issues such as child safety, opioid use disorder, and community paramedicine. Museum of Making Music, Michelle and Brandon Brunt. How can we help? These 4 words sum up our amazing husband-wife volunteers, Michelle and Brandon Brunt. The museum is extremely proud to honor them. Nature Collective, David Kramer. David is committed to driving a passion for nature for all. As Nature Collective's board treasurer, he provides financial leadership, balancing a combination of skills and characteristics including knowledge, communication, planning, and strategy. New Haven Youth and Family Services, Debbie Dugan. With 8 years of humble volunteering at New Haven, this recognition is overdue. Debbie has embodied the heart and soul of the selfless volunteer. She consistently shows up, gets the work done, and makes it fun. New Village Arts, Bob Lynn. Bob has worked tirelessly as board president for NVA for the past 3 years. His dedication to cutting costs and pursuing creative funding as the pandemic restrictions unfolded was critical to ensuring NVA's sustainability. North Coast Repertory Theater, Caitlin Slater. Caitlin has tirelessly volunteered her time to help keep our theater clean and tidy, especially during these hard times when we have had to lay off and furlough staff. North County African American Women's Association, Janetha Bailey Long. Quietly, with poise and purpose, Janetha gives her time, talent, and treasure to NCAAWA. She has the utmost respect and admiration of all who come in contact with her. Whenever she is called upon to help, no is never an answer. North County Food Bank, a chapter of the Jacobs and Cushman San Diego Food Bank, Cindy Armstrong. Cindy's commitment during the COVID pandemic has been amazing. At the North County Food Bank, she volunteers 2 to 3 times per week, leads other volunteers, and is an incredibly hard worker. She is key to the food bank's success during these times. North County Lifeline, Becky Warren. The kids at La Casita always know that when Ms. Becky is in the building, really fun things are in store. We are thankful for her time and dedication. It is clear to see that she has a passion for education and service. We believe she exemplifies the spirit of this award. North County Trade Tech High School, Marianne Herman. A subject matter expert on nonprofit accounting, Marianne has integrity and a heart for the mission. Today, Trade Tech High School is a beautiful school facility because of her financial advisement and leadership. The Oceanside Charitable Foundation, an affiliate of the San Diego Foundation. Mark and Melissa O'Toole. Mark and Melissa are wonderful additions to the executive team. They are dedicated, dependable, and consistent volunteers who care about all aspects and well-being of their community. They're always willing to step up and give their time, treasure, and talent. Oceanside Museum of Art, Paula Doss. Paula speaks softly, but listens carefully because what she says is thoughtful and purposeful. She contributes hugely to the direction of OMA. We're so glad she's part of our team. Oncology and Kids, Roy Elliott. Roy has played a critical role in helping childhood cancer patients, siblings, and families to thrive in their fight. His leadership has helped Oak successfully offer quality of life programs to those in need. Operation Hope, North County. Diana Maza. We chose Diana as our Volunteer of the Year because she truly exemplifies our mission. Whether serving a meal to our clients or helping out during a service project, she has a smile on her face and makes everyone feel welcome and loved. Palomar Family Counseling Service, Daryl Castor. Daryl shares his invaluable financial wisdom readily and patiently. COVID-19 resulted in a significant loss in revenue for the organization, and his assistance in obtaining PPP funds was critically important for staff and clients. In addition, he's a pretty good painter. Palomar Health Foundation, Jane Raditz. At the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, Jane succeeded in getting out thousands of hand-sewn masks for the hospital, and this is her 25th year of service to Palomar Health. Prava Construction Services, Inc., Glenn Torres. Glenn has led the charge in 2019 and 2020 in directly supporting many different 501c3s through his personal donation of time, donations, or marketing. Specifically, Glenn donated more than 1,000 hours to the planning and building of the Terry Campus of Life in San Marcos. Promises to Kids Foundation, Wendy Green. Wendy supports her mentee in ways that build trust and demonstrate she can turn to Wendy for advice and guidance whenever it is needed. Thank you, Wendy. The Rancho Bernardo Charitable Foundation, Daniel Wilson. Daniel brings a wealth of experience to our organization. He leads with tremendous clarity and great passion. He did an outstanding job of leading our pooled philanthropy grant decision-making process under the difficult circumstances of using Zoom. Rancho Coastal Humane Society, Lois Martin. Lois has volunteered for Rancho Coastal Humane Society for 60 years. She has volunteered her time, energy, and talents since day one of the organization. Lois has made a 6-decade difference. Rancho Santa Fe Foundation, Paula Powers. Paula has focused her board service on guiding the grants committee in impactful and effective grant making. Her dedication and commitment to the process and to the nonprofits who serve the most vulnerable in our community is honorable. Thank you for your service. Rain's Therapeutic Horsemanship Program, Cindy Hamilton. Cindy adds value to our program in any way possible. She is kind, caring, and dependable. She's a role model for volunteers, provides a sense of calm for staff, and uses her experience of being a mom to a child with special needs to help our amazing students. San Diego Children's Discovery Museum, Sudi Memarzadeh. Sudi's support has been instrumental to the success of our mural project. She has also created design curriculum for students at DLA and has been instrumental in the growth of our internship program. Without amazing volunteers like Sudi, we would not be able to do what we do. The San Diego Foundation, Lisa Reuter. Lisa is the quintessential volunteer, a brilliant, strong leader willing to take on any task. She's a past chair of our organization, past grants chair, and now leads the special project team and is project manager for Escondido's iconic ARC. San Diego Futures Foundation, Douglas Gepfert. Doug is an amazing individual and an outstanding tech ambassador. We have come to appreciate his unique style of teaching as well as his expert opinions. He has deep knowledge of how computers work and offers valuable insight to students whenever he teaches. San Diego Gas and Electric, Erica Schimmel-Geilis. Erica started volunteering for Leukemia and Lymphoma Society many years ago and was given the opportunity to help lead SDG&E's employee team that participates annually. She is the powerhouse behind a large committee that started an innovative annual golf tournament and other community fundraisers. San Diego River Valley Conservancy, Jeff Nordland. Jeff is an enthusiastic volunteer who brings his expertise and engaging personality to our nature education and other outreach events to share his amazing knowledge of herpetology to our citizen scientists and the public. San Marcos Community Foundation, Leslie Blankenship Williams. In her time with us, Leslie has been a wonderful and dedicated volunteer, giving of herself and sharing her wisdom as we considered grants and assisting in raising more funds. The San Marcos Promise, Mary Wood. Mary believes strongly that our mission is critical not only for students of the San Marcos Unified School District, but to our local workforce and community. She has volunteered countless hours helping San Marcos Promise with strategic communications and public relations. Scatena Daniels Communications, Susie Garcia. Susie has shown steadfast dedication to the journalism industry through voluntary board positions and with the National Association of Hispanic Journalists and the Asian American Journalists Association San Diego. Thank you, Susie. Solutions for Change, Bill DeGraff. Bill's commitment to being a force for good in this world never ceases to inspire us. Whether he's working with the staff, parents, or kids here at Solutions for Change, Bill's kindness and commitment to others is evident. Support the Enlisted Project, STEP. Gary Thornton. Since January of 2019, Gary has been a dedicated STEP volunteer. Whether he's picking up donations, assisting at distributions, or bringing in donuts, Gary always puts a smile on our faces. Transcendence Youth Arts Project, Pat Zagarmi. With Pat, the word volunteer generously expands to mission ambassador, mentor, writer, leader, donor, thought partner, possibility generator, and friend. Transcendence is grateful for her collaboration, commitment, and energetic spirit. Tri-City Hospital Auxiliary, Donna McConnell. Volunteering over 11,000 hours at Tri-City Medical Center, Donna McConnell has served as Tri-City Hospital Auxiliary President and is the current chair of the Information Desk Department. Donna serves as an inspiration to all 500 of our wonderful volunteers. True Care, Donald Stump. As board chair of True Care, formerly North County Health Services, Don has served as a dedicated leader and strategic partner of the board for the last 7 years. Thank you for your passion for the True Care mission. United Way of San Diego County, Angel Mason Brodas. Angel is a true example of someone who has made a significant impact in the community through her ongoing involvement in Women United and as a member of United Way of San Diego County's Marketing Committee. She goes above and beyond to give back to the community. Vet CTAP, Fred Rose. Fred has volunteered for more than 5
problem. It's rigid, but it's still flexible, aeroshell, and then we've separated the aft body from the forebody with a joint.
Always looking for ways to improve how we fulfill our mission of helping our military members find meaningful careers. Veterans Association of North County, Gwen Harthorne. Gwen has multiple talents and is always willing to use them in support of our military, veterans, and their families. She hosts our front desk weekly, designs centerpieces and decorations for our events, and helps at our monthly food distributions along with our future golf event. Viasat, Tim Dahlberg. Tim tirelessly volunteered 434 hours last year for the San Diego Mountain Rescue Team, making him the Viasat employee with the most volunteer hours. Thank you for your time, Tim, and congratulations. Vista Community Clinic, Michael Heyer. Mike has been an integral part of Vista Community Clinic, serving for more than 2 decades on the board of directors. Mike's leadership has enabled VCC to continue to grow and expand enormously. Always at the table, Mike's valuable insight and knowledge is much appreciated. Wells Fargo Bank, Antonio Barbosa. Antonio's passion for social equity and housing justice is inspiring. With more than 16 years of volunteerism, this year, Antonio dedicated more than 70 hours of service on the Community Housing Works Governing Committee. Women's Resource Center, Joan Warchikowski. Joan's passion and dedication to WRC's mission to rebuild lives affected by domestic violence has been clear through all the years she has volunteered, in her friendliness, reliability, and commitment to serving our community. All right, that is a lot of names, a lot of fantastic people volunteering for amazing organizations to make San Diego an even better place to live. Congratulations to all of you, and thank you to the North County Philanthropy Council for having this event and for everyone involved with putting it on.
Thank you, Carlo, for another amazing presentation and for making our first virtual volunteer awards so meaningful and memorable. It would unquestionably not have been the same without you. And wow, can you not all say that you are feeling even better than you were when you first joined in today? These volunteers absolutely demonstrate the power, promise, and purpose of philanthropy. I hope they have offered some inspiration and encouragement to you about our community and the many ways that you too can volunteer even during a pandemic. We will end this program with a collage of the Volunteers of the Year in action. For those of you who have joined us for the first time, thank you so much for being here, and please feel free to call us or go to our website to learn more about all that NCPC offers and our membership options. By the way, we're hosting an after party to continue the celebration and to get to know your 2020 Volunteers of the Year as well as their organizations. Please join us by using the QR code or by going to our website for the link. Thank you again, and I want to give a special shout out to Carly and Linda and everyone at KOCT. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you all in person next year. Thanks again.
Partial funding for this channel is made possible by the City of Oceanside,